To the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. His first throw is an interception. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. From the gun, a run for White. Room to run inside the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
White on 1st and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
He'll get this complete to White. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Goal to go and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Buccaneers Raiders have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Up the middle, here goes White. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. From the gun, Mayfield. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
So he makes up for his earlier miss in the game. He knocks that one right through. And it's important for him to move past that early miss, Kate, because you never know if he's going to be needed for a big moment when we get to the 4th.
Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 36, Mims with the grab. And he's brought down for a loss. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a few. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Nicks off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Baker now off the play fake. Looking right, and he brings it in. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. Has it in close. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Marvin Mims now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast. Nix with it on 1st. Pass taken in by Sutton. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Chubb on the give, headed left. He's got room to roam here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It's White on the give. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 now. He's on the move. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, To play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 1-yard gain on the play, and that's good for a Buccaneer first down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing, Baker. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Bucs ready to send it away on 4th as Jake Camarda runs on to punt it. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Broncos get set to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Tight end cut across the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Completed to Sutton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw again. Nix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They are throwing it again. It's into the hands of Chubb. Still has some space inside the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Nix from the gun. And they pick him off again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Dump off complete to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Looking to throw. He's got it, room to run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Third down run from White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Well, we've hit halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers toting a nice lead into the locker room. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you've got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
Here's 2nd and 14. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete out to the right side. He's got it in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
It's 2nd and goal. Nick's now to throw. And they pick him off again. Bryce Hall picks it. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Godwin, the man in motion left. First down, here's Baker. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
You know, that's one you watch the next day, Kate, and you're just bummed. As a QB, you're a perfectionist. And when it's caught but out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little bit more accurate on your end.
Running on second with White. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
The give now to White. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Baker now off the play fake. Catch made, and he got both feet in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Motioning the tight end now. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, White. And they take him down right along the 30. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And the Broncos bringing out some extra DBs on this 3rd down. They're in the dime. Mayfield now from the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Chubb. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 8. Chubb brings it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He'll get this complete to Chubb. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. Nix with it on 1st. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Second and 3 now. From the 42. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on third and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Broncos looking at a punt on fourth down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. Jukes out a one-stop, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. White trying this straight ahead. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They bring a tight end in motion right. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Chased out to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again following the sack. That one is caught left side of the field. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Wilson now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Completed to Reynolds. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They'll throw again. Nix dumps it off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, You're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Begins his return at the 16. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He'll get this complete to White. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We'll try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
He'll throw it. They did it. He made the interception. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Broncos trail by a field goal. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense.
Oh, he lost the football! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Yeah, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
And he gets back to the line, but no more. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Guys, you got this. Let's win.
Again, this is White. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's White again. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So now here's 3rd and 5. They run, it's White. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. And they'll kneel this down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers are winning here in Tampa. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.